is Peter and welcome to my channel. Today we'll work on these beautiful hearts. This is a very quick and easy tutorial, so you can work them in two colors or just in a solid color. We will work on this one today because of the video purposes. I think the white color shows more than this red, but this is one in solid red color. So this heart measures about 3.5 inches across, and this is 9.5 centimeters. And what you can do, you can work them with a picots or without them. I would like to know in the comments which one you prefer, more with or without the picots. Okay, so if you're first time here, please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, you're more than welcome to comment, like and share this video. And for this project I will use crochet thread number 10 and crochet hook 1.5 millimeters. So enough words, let's get started with this beautiful project. We will start with a magic circle. Like that. Now I will chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That counts as the first double crochet and chain 1 space. Into the ring we will work 7 more double crochets and chain 1 between them, so that we will have in total of 8 double crochets. So this chain 3 is first one, then the second, chain 1, this is 3, chain 1, 4, chain 1, 5, chain 1, 6, chain 1, 7, chain 1, and our final 8, chain 1. Now we can close our ring down. We will slip stitch into the third chain. Like that. Okay. Now we'll slip stitch into the chain 1 space, then we'll chain 2, and into the same space we will work double crochet 2 together. So first one and the second. 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through 3. Okay, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. With this chain 2 and 2 double crochets together, we created our first double crochet cluster. So now we'll chain 3 into the next chain 1 space. We'll work a double crochet cluster. So the double crochet cluster is 3 incomplete double crochets. 2 and 3. We have 4 loops on our hook. We'll yarn over and pull through all 4 of them. Chain 3, and we will repeat this in each chain 1 space around. So into the next chain 1 space, again double crochet cluster. 4 loops, yarn over and pull through. Chain 3, again into the next chain 1 space, double crochet cluster. Chain 3, we have one more chain 1 space. We'll work the last double crochet cluster in it. Chain 3, and we will slip stitch on top of the first cluster that we made. Okay, chain 1, we can cut our thread and fasten off. Okay, now just hide these two tails and make one more the same motif. So we need to have two these motifs, and the third one work first round as in this first motif, and then second round you have to work 1, 2, 3, 4 these clusters, and then I will meet you and show how we'll join these motifs. So in this third motif we have 1, 2, 3 these double crochet clusters. We need to work on one more. Okay, now we'll chain 1. We'll take our one of our motifs and between the clusters we have chain 3. We will slip stitch into the second chain of chain 3 space. It doesn't matter which one, just into the one second chain. We'll turn them this way that the back side is towards each other, and then we'll just slip stitch into the second chain like that. Chain 1, and into the next chain 1 space we'll work double crochet cluster. Chain 3, into the next chain 1 space, double crochet cluster. Okay, chain 1, we have one more motif to join, so we'll take the next motif and again back side towards each other and slip stitch into the second chain of our chain 3 space. So go through and make a slip stitch. Chain 1, and again into the next chain 1 space of our current motif we'll work double crochet cluster. Chain 3, into the next chain 1 space, double crochet cluster. Chain 3, and we will slip stitch on top of the first cluster that we made. Okay, so here we have joined our 3 motifs, and the joint is only in one slip stitch. Okay, now we'll work our round around these motifs. So the slip stitch in here we have our chain 3 space into the first 2 chains, so 1 and 2. Slip stitch into the chain 3 space. Now we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3 for the first double crochet, and into the same space we'll work 2 more double crochets. 1, 2, chain 1. Into the next chain 3 space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Into the next chain 3 space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, chain 1. Here we have our next motif, and here is our slip stitch where we joined them. Into the next chain 3 space we'll work 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Okay. Into the next 4 chain 3 spaces we'll work 5 double crochets. So into the first 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, 5 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. Chain 1. We have to work the same into the next 2 chain 3 spaces. So 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1 and one more time, 5 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, then chain 1, to the next chain 3 space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here we have now one more chain 3 space. Here's one. Then into this middle motif we have one chain 3 space, and here is our first chain 3 space of our left motif. So what we'll do, we'll work double crochet, treble crochet and double crochet together. So one double crochet into the next chain 3 space, then treble crochet into the next space, and double crochet to the next chain 3 space. Let's start. So first part of the double crochet into the next chain 3 space, we'll leave last loop on our hook, then we'll yarn over 2 times into the next chain 3 space, we'll work our treble crochet, but we'll leave last loop on our hook. So now we have 3 loops, and into the next chain 3 space we'll work double crochet. So last loop on our hook, we have 4 loops, we'll yarn over and pull through all 4 of them. So we have joined our this one stitch with a double crochet, treble crochet and double crochet together. Okay. Into the next chain 3 space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and we'll work like we did here. So into the next 4 chain 3 spaces we'll work a 5 double crochets. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1. Into the next chain 3 space, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, 5 double crochets into the next, chain 3, space, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I have 1, 2, 3 groups, one more time, chain 1 and 5 double crochets into the next, chain 3, space, chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next, chain 3, space, 2, 3, chain 1. Here is our slip stitch into the next, chain 3, space, we'll work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next, chain 3, space, 2 and 3, chain 1, and here we started our round into the same space. We'll work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we'll slip stitch into the third chain. So now, if you would work in 2 colors, this is the last round, you work in contrast color, so you would chain 1, cut the thread and fasten off. But we will work in the same color, so for this is just for the tutorial purpose, and I think the white color shows the most. So we will slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and we have to slip stitch into the chain 1 space. Okay. So if you would work into the with 2 colors, you would attach your thread in this chain 1 space. So if we turn around, here is our bottom part of our heart. Right. So you would fasten off in this third chain, and then into the next chain 1 space attach your next color with a slip stitch, and the remaining part of this tutorial is the same for the both. So we would slip stitch, attach this second color with a slip stitch, and then chain 3 for the first double crochet. Into the same space we'll work 1 more double crochet. Now we'll chain 3 and slip stitch into the last stitch in this last double crochet to form a picot. And then into the same chain 1 space 1 more double crochet. Chain 1, into the next chain 1 space 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. On top of the second we will work a picot, so chain 3, slip stitch into the last double crochet like that to form a picot, and into the same chain one space, one more double crochet, chain one. So you have a double crochet, then a picot on top of the second double crochet, and then one more double crochet into the same space, chain one, and again 2 double crochets, picot on top of the second double crochet, and then one more double crochet into the same space. Okay, if you don't like these picots, you can work just 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, so on. So into here is the next space. We'll work again 2 double crochets, so 1 and 2. Now we have to work on our picot, so slip stitch into the last double crochet and one more double crochet into the same space, chain one, again into the next space, 2 double crochets, chain 3, on top of the last double crochet we slip stitch to form a picot, and one more double crochet into the same chain one space, chain one. Okay, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 these groups of 5 double crochets. We work always into the third double crochet of these groups. So into the third double crochet we'll work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 3, slip stitch on top of the last stitch to form a picot, and one more double crochet into the same stitch, chain 1. The next 3 double crochets chain 1, again into the chain 1 space we'll work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 3, slip stitch and one more double crochet into the same space, chain 1, and again in a third double crochet we'll work as we did here. So you repeat this last 2 stitches for the 1, 2, 3 times. So here is our last 5 double crochet group. To chain 1 into the third double crochet, again we will work 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 3, slip stitch and one more double crochet, chain 1. Here is our next chain 1 space, and this is the middle of our heart, and into the next chain 1 space we'll work a double crochet, then half double crochet, chain 3. On top of this half double crochet I'll work in all 3 strands. We'll slip stitch to form a picot, and into the same chain 1 space 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2. Here we have this double crochet, double crochet together. We'll work a single crochet on top of this stitch, chain 2, into the next chain 1 space we'll work single crochet, then half double crochet, chain 3, slip stitch on top of the half double crochet, and double crochet into the same space, chain 1. So what we did, we worked a double crochet, half double crochet, on top of it a picot, then single crochet, chain 2, single crochet on top of this double crochet, treble crochet, double crochet together stitch, then chain 2 into the next chain 1 space, single crochet, half double crochet, picot on top of the last stitch, and then double crochet, chain 1. Again we will work as we did here, these stitches. So into the third double crochet we will work double crochet, 2 double crochets, picot on top of the second, and 1 more double crochet, chain 1, and then we will work into the chain 1 space, the same and the same into the third double crochet of the previous round, chain 1, third double crochet, chain 1, third double crochet, and here into this chain 1 space again. Then we will work the same 2 double crochets, picot and 2 double crochets here, and then into the chain 1 space here. Basically we just reverse this side. Okay, here is our bottom of our heart, and I will meet you here in this chain 1 space and to show you how to end this project. Chain 1, here we have our last chain 3 space, and we work 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 3, slip stitch to form a picot, double crochet into the same space. Now we'll chain 1, into the same space we will work a treble crochet, chain 3, slip stitch on top of the treble crochet to form a picot, chain 1, again into the same space, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 3, slip stitch on top of the double crochet, and 1 more double crochet into the same space, chain 1. So what we did, we have 2 double crochets on top of the second double crochet is a picot, then 1 more double crochet, chain 1, treble crochet, picot on top of the treble crochet, chain 1, and again 2 double crochets, picot in last double crochet, and then 1 more double crochet. So, and chain 1, and we will slip stitch into the third chain, chain 1, and we can cut the thread and fasten off. Okay. So our heart is done. Now just hide these ends, and yeah, I will spray it with a lot starch, turn it around. On the back side I will just iron it, and that's it. Okay, so I hope you like this tutorial, and as I said before, if it's your first time here, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss any of my next video tutorials, and yeah, you are more than welcome to comment, like and share this video, and let me in the comments below what you think, which one is better, with a picots or without them. I would love to know. There, with the picots is a little more work, but I think that it pays out, so it's much prettier, but this one without, it's a quicker one. So until the next time, enjoy crocheting, and yeah, be safe.